Glory was a pretty pivotal member of the Philadelphia Brawl Stars. Just spent the summer in Australia playing with Team USA in the JRDA World Cup.
I believe something like 13 gold medals in the junior.
Yeah. I watched at junior regionals hosted by Black Rose. I watched Gus get a 40-point jab.
Wow.
Yeah.
For 24.
Yeah.
Big win.
It's the highest scoring jam you've seen. And I was like, this from a child.
Well, we're going to see what Gus brings to the MRDA here in just a whistle's time. Philippines tournament getting ready to get underway.
And it looks like Casco Bay is fielding Slash, and No Guts Glory goes right up through that middle, picks up lead jam for the Shenanigans.
Breaking through that defense like it was nothing. Slash through as well. A little bit of struggle on the inside line. Both jammers out on initial.
Oh, nice opening there from the Shenanigans defense. Let's Gus scoop high and picks up those 4 points.
Slash trying to the inside line, shut down by Mofo. Both jammers in the pack trying to get around. Gus makes it around on the outside. Slash still trying to get through that back wall of Shenanigans. They're holding strong.
Yeah. Now that was Slaya trying to put that hit on Shenanigans. And Slaya also a recently graduated junior.
Yeah, definitely for Philadelphia. This is a junior showcase this weekend.
Yeah,
I know Pittsburgh has some as well.
We've got a bunch on Casco Bay as well. So
that's wonderful. You love early season derby where you get to see all of the movers and shakers. Who's coming into the league?
Yep.
It's a great time. Gus is in the box along with Hershey Bad.
Oh.
Quick sit.
So this is a perfect opportunity for Slash. Slash needing some assistance there, a little bit of offense. Hershey Bad trying to contain those Shenanigan blockers to allow Slash to maximize time on the track alone. But No Guts No Glory released from the penalty box and right back into scoring. One blocker to beat and does for 4 additional points.
Well, the Shenanigans kicking off game 1 with a commanding 16-point lead in jam number 1. Sorry, 20-point lead.
I was just waiting for the fast forward to go up there to be like, I think we've got a 20 to start. So,
I mean, again, a 20-point jam for me in a game is like all time. I'm going to remember that until the very end. Bruce Lee and Duke of Hearts on the line for jam 2.
Oh, and I just got a message on Facebook from Bruce's husband wishing Bruce an amazing game. Bruce Willis saying shout out to Bruiser Lee.
Bruce Lee getting lead jam on this one.
Oh, and smart tactics there by the Black Sails. Bruce Lee getting through, picking up those points, calling it off just as Juke comes into the pack, but there's an even draw there, 3-3.
I'm so glad you're good at math.
To pretend I'm good at math. If you see me, I will possibly be counting on my fingers, maybe counting on my toes. I might bust out a calculator.
That was the appeal of jam repping for me, was I only had to count to 4. At any given time, I'd count to 4.
It's responsibility to add those 4s up.
Shenanigans Crash gets out for lead.
And that's Elizabethan Tragedy, also a recently graduated junior from New England.
Familiar faces all around.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting pack of juniors. We've got Just High out there as well. Casco Bay is actually fielding an entire family today. Yeah, Just High and Pixie Bruiser and Tupac Shocker, all parents and child.
Big hit there from Just Kai. A second run back in a row on Crash. The Storm's going to look to put an end to that run back.
Thank you. Oh, just Kai just throws that shoulder in, takes down the Shenanigan, trying to open up the path for Elizabethan Tragedy. Elizabethan Tragedy that fed right into the Shenanigans tripod.
T-Rex heading to the box for Casco Bay. It's Crash with a spinning move. Up on top of the pack, makes it out.
Perfect. Thank you so much to our stream team taking care of us up here.
Yeah, shout out to the Pittsburgh stream team. I mean, this is next. This is professional right here.
It is. Thank you to the MRDA for renting us Otis. We love Otis and having Command Central here right at our fingertips.
Crash is going to call that one off.
Nice, good strategy there by Philly, picking up 6 points there. Taking this 29 and freezing 2 Casco blockers in the penalty box. We have T-Rex and Just High. But as you can see on the lovely scoreboard, T-Rex only has 8 seconds left. Just High just started that, so.
Gus and Slash on the line again. Gus takes the outside line quickly through for lead. Slash caught up by the juniors. Sorry, I can't say that. They're Murda skaters.
They're Murda skaters now.
Gus through for 4.
I think the wire's bad.
Run back there for Valentine. Big apex jump for no Gus, no glory for 4.
Yeah, definitely these guys are officially in Murda. Last season there was some, overlap. They were still in their last junior season, but were eligible to play Murda, so.
FOMO heading to the box for Shenanigans.
And we officially have a star pass. Slash handling that off to Just High. Just High gets forced to the infield by, I believe that was Mego. Drawn back behind turn 1.
And through.
And Gus must have heard me saying about that 40-point jam is like, I am going to show you all here in this first bout because we're at 20 right now.
Unreal.
It still has 44 seconds in this jam.
Just Kai one to beat. Makes it through.
Yeah, just kind of bounced off of Valentine there.
And Gus is going to call it there.
Solid 24-point jam from No Gus, No Glory. Taking the Shenanigans to 53. Black Sails sitting at 11.
It's not even 10:30.
It's not. It's not.
We're putting up 20-point jams. It's not even 10:30.
Nope. And just, for my mom watching at home, as a reminder, the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans are wearing the red jerseys, and the Casco Bay Black Sails are wearing black.
I believe the Casco Bay Black Sails are a brand new team for this year, correct?
We've B team. This is, I think, the first year that they've had some B team skaters, so this is pretty awesome. Shenanigans are pretty new too.
Shenanigans, yes, they have come back. I believe last year was their first return year due to an influx of skaters. But now that we have the juniors aging up, it made sense. It's a great problem to have in any of these leagues where you need to field a B or even a C team.
Well, that's Pittsburgh's problem. There were 17 juniors who aged out of the Pittsburgh Derby Brats. So we have obviously Zombies who are playing this weekend. We also have our Ghouls, which is our a sanctioned team, and then we're doing some home team games to accommodate the influx of skaters that we now have. So it's a really good problem to have.
Derby is alive and well,
and we'll continue to keep rolling. And Crash, just trying to make it on that outside, steps 1 foot around Just High and does not get designated as lead jammer, is out first, but your lead jammer is Elizabethan Tragedy.
Crash getting some help there from Eye of the Storm on the back wall. Was able to squeeze 2 points away before that one was called off.
Nice jam. Oh, and that looks like we had Wipeout in the penalty box, just has a second left before rejoins the fray there and is, out to steal the booty of the Shenanigans. Slash V, no Gus, no glory. No Gus, no glory, your lead. But Slash not far behind. Oh, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Gus finds the inside line there in turn 2. Slash still trying to make it through on the back.
Yeah, I was just going to say that Casco noticed that was trying to compensate because Gus takes that outside line, so they were working that outside line really, really well. And Gus was like, okay, boom, into the inside.
Understood.
I'm young. I have cartilage in my knee. I can go there.
And I've been saying those young knees as a semi-insult for the last 3 weeks. It's like, oh, that's great for you. That's apex jump number 3 on the morning. Cool, those young knees. Big hit there from No Gus, No Glory on the inside line. Slash looking for some help from Wipeout and Toe.
Oh, nice work there by Wipeout. Clears it out, but is met by Valentine. Valentine, a magnet there right on Slash.
Valentine, another former Team USA junior skater. A lot of time on the track with Gus. A lot of chemistry coming up for this junior squad as well.
And No Gus, No Glory, you already working on a 20-point jam there. So Gus has had 2 20-point jams and 1 24-point jam, I believe. Actually, this is the second 24-point jam. So
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick minute before we get too deep into this game to announce our Casco Bay Black sales as well. Give it up for Casco Bay, number 100, Just Kai. Number 17, Marvelous Mrs. Mingo. Number 2020, Mad Dog. 21, Two-Pack Shocker. 25, Pixie Bruiser. 315, Bruce Lee. Number 4, Elizabethan Tragedy. Number 452, Smackenzie Phillips. Number 503, Tugboat. Number 60, Pearl Jammer. Number 62, Calypso. Number 717, Her She Bad. Number 77, Wipeout. Number 7734, Slayla. Number 9, T-Rex. 978, Slash. And 996, Whizbang.
already, and here we go. Bruce Lee jamming up against Duke of Hearts. Duke of Hearts able to pick up lead. Bruce Lee recycled behind the pack, but immediately gets some offense by Mad Dog. Just waiting. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout here.
Thank you to our medical staff as well as our officials making the right call there, taking a beat.
Yep. Again, you always much, much, much love to our officials. We truly could not do this without them. I am a broken record when I say this. It literally is in the rule set. You cannot put wheelie shoes on your feet until there is someone with medical training with eyes on this track. So
Yeah, thank you to our Game 1 officials, Muffin, Scotchy, Moose, Veronica Scars, Quick Grayson, Galvatron, Succubex, Hot Mess Express, Phantasmic, Go-Go, Pete in the Pool, Jam Burglar, Ziggy Skull Crush, Chemical Restraint, Epi Penalty, Colonel Angus, Tony Baloney, and Scruff Canuck. We're getting back to Derby action here in just a moment's time.
Now, I will say, apologies for missing Moose today. Moose, unfortunately, was not able to make it. Shout out to you. We love you. We hope you get better quickly. My emotional Moose is not here. Scars and I don't know what to do without our emotional support Moose.
Elizabethan Tragedy and Crash on the line. Crash looking to the outside. Elizabethan Tragedy moving that Shenanigans pack from right to left, trying to find a way through. Is it past Eye of the Storm? Is it past Tank? It is. Elizabethan Tragedy makes it out for lead.
And that was some beautiful maneuvering by Elizabethan Tragedy, getting amazing offense from veteran skater Pearl Jammer. Pearl Jammer is in 20th year of roller derby, somewhere around there. So might be 21.
Oh, and Crash is going to take a sit in the sin bin. There was an attempted star pass, but that has been left on the inside. Next jump from Elizabethan Tragedy in turn 2.
Again, the youngness. But that was amazing work there by Elizabethan Tragedy. Calypso keeping an eye on that outside line, just making sure that they continue to hold that goat behind them, and that was Eye of the Storm. Nice work there. Casco calling it off, freezing a Crash in the penalty box. That's going to give Bruce Lee at least 4 seconds in a pose. Big 12 points for Casco Bay, so we're sitting at 79-27, and we are going to get a timeout. It's an official timeout. So I do want to give a big shout out. We've been seeing Slash Jam a lot here for Casco Bay. Slash just recently got engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations to Slash and Casey. So cute. Derby love. It was a really cute proposal, too. He carved Will You Marry Me in pumpkins.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're in Pittsburgh. Get out.
Get out. They went down to the haunted house and that.
Oh.
Worked at the haunted house.
There's nothing like some roller derby love.
Going to ruin me. My mom and dad are going to be like, I finally understand her. She's in Indianola. So my grandparents lived in a trailer in Indianola. You have to beep to get through the tunnel down there.
Oh, my.
And I'm not kidding. If you keep going down the road, there's a little, tunnel and
single lane,
and you have to beep. So yeah.
That was my family's originally from the Wilmerding area, and anytime I just say Wilmerding, I get a weird look. Look it up. I know. Look it up.
People don't believe Indianola is a real place.
Right.
Crash release from the penalty box comes out hot. A little skip past Slaya and is your lead jammer for the Shenanigans.
Penn-Jersey fielding No Gus No Glory out there with the pivot, just in case Crash needed to pass the star, but does not need help whatsoever. Crash is through for 4.
I apologize. That's not Bruce. That's Hershey Bad there jamming for Casco Bay.
Right. That may have been a late substitution. I swore I saw Bruce out there as well.
Unless our scoreboard is lying to us, but I don't believe it is.
No.
So Hershey Bad with the strategery takes that star off. Confuses, gets out of the pack, but that's enough for the Shenanigans to call off the jam.
"15 minutes to go in half number 1 of game number 1. Philly up 87 to Casco Bay 27. I can do that math. That's 60 points in between.
I was with somebody once who was in a band, and everything was $15 because it's easy to give advantage.
It's easy math.
You can do that even while you've consumed enough adult beverages that you can still give $5 back.
Slash on the top line, going to the inside. It's going to be pushed back by Penn-Jersey, but it's Duke of Hearts on the outside line. One to beat is Tucker. Duke of Hearts through for lead.
This is a family affair. Literally, we've got Tupac Shocker, Pixie Bruiser, and Just High all out in this lineup. Oh, Shocker just intimidated Juke there into a little stutter step on that outside line. Shocker feeds Juke into Just Kai. Just Kai throws that shoulder and pushes Juke of Hearts off the track.
Squid and Mofo doing some heavy work for the Shenanigans there, running back slash. I believe the last time Juke of Hearts and Shocker saw each other on the track was at NACS in Boston, where Juke of Hearts, completely blew out a truck on one of their skates.
Yeah. I've seen Juke of Hearts lose a skate at a lot.
Multiple, yeah.
I feel bad. Yeah.
When the pair of skates that they lost was their original, I believe they're like 15-year-old pair of skates that finally just screamed for it all to be done. I was thankful for a pair of Monarch skates, I believe, that someone had won recently at RollerCon.
Hey, and you know who we have here today? We have Monarch Skates.
Oh, look at that.
Monarch Skates is one of our tournament sponsors and are here vending. So if you are in the market for some new skates, come here on the mezzanine and check it out.
We got a mezzanine.
We have a mezzanine. And we've got Crash up against Elizabethan Tragedy. Familiar matchup here. These two skaters kind of have similar styles there. Nice little side surf out of the pack, and your lead jammer is Crash.
Super cute. Looking for that one final hit. Lands it. But Elizabethan Tragedy out for points.
Nice little backward flip out of that pack, hauling it off with style. So we've got about 12 and a quarter minutes left in this half. Penalty is looking pretty light on both sides, which is great. I like starting out the day with folks on the track doing jobs. And I am manifesting they continue to stay on the track. And the lead jammer is No Dust, No Glory. Wipeout taking the start for the first time in this game. Oh, total inside line, wide open. Little hop just for style purposes. And Gus No Glory takes the Shenanigans past the 100 mark. He's filled the first bucket.
That's apex jump number 3 for Gus if you're counting along at home. Gus Mackenzie Phillips re-entering from the sin bin as Mofo is down for the Shenanigans.
Oh, nice blocking there by Slaya. Throws a hit on Gus. Gus comes back in quickly, but is filtered into the eye of the storm, gets turned out and into scoring position. But we've got a 12-12 jam so far. Wipeout keeping pace with No Gus, No Glory. Bruisley chasing No Gus out.
Given the sign to run it.
I mean, why not? Yeah. You've been getting 20-plus points each jam you're out. Might as well keep up the trajectory. It's too early for big words. I keep trying to use my big words.
I know.
I need more caffeine. Some will say I don't need more caffeine, but I need more caffeine.
Gus gets through once again, calls it off cleanly.
Another 24-point jam. Actually see, 1 point's going in that last jam for Wipeout, so 13 total on the board for Casco Bay Black Sails, 24 for the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans.
We have a timeout called from Casco Bay.
So, hey, if you're watching this on the stream, thanks for joining in. I do want to give a shout out to our good friends, Discussions and Repercussions. Dis and Reaper are currently in Iceland. Reaper's playing with the Small Wonders in Iceland, and it is Reaper's birthday. So happy birthday, Reaper. And Dis, it's cool you're in Iceland, but it'd be way cooler if you were here.
Bigotry. Yeah, Iceland's cool, but we're cooler. So
yeah,
miss you, bud. I just met and had the pleasure of calling a game at Dutchland in Lancaster with Dis not too long ago, just about a month ago. Wonderful, wonderful person.
This is great.
We shared our love for Red Bull on the bench. We were vibrating by halftime. It was great.
Yeah, it's also always a tradition with this is how long into a tournament before he can break me and I go into insane laughing that I cannot stop. And you cannot stop. No Gus, no glory.
Shocker not too far behind, but yeah, Gus with an easy out on that outside line, side surfing their way through.
Oh, just Kai going to the penalty box.
Shocker trying the same route, gets around Squid, 1 to beat. Shocker's through for 4.
Yeah, nice little spin there. Used the momentum of the hit from Smash Ketchum, and gets out of that pack to solidify some points for the Black Sails. So that was an 8-4 jam in favor of the Shenanigans. 130 to 48, Philadelphia in the lead. Oh, we've got just under 9 minutes left in this first half. Again, we've got so much derby here happening today.
First time seeing Eye of the Storm on the line for Shenanigans. Takes that outside line. Gus has been favoring in today's game. Makes it out for lead.
Yeah, nice work. Yeah, the Storm's pretty new to the Shenanigans.
Yes, yeah, another aged up junior. She's been commanding on this squad.
Awesome. And is commanding this jam, his lead, calls it off. Like, hey, I did what I came here to do. I got my points. I am done. Let's start again. Let's give it over to Gus.
It's Shocker and Gus once again toe-to-toe on that jammer line. Philly leads 134 to 48.
Nice tripod set up there off the line from the Black Sails.
Good containment there from the Black Sails, but Gus finding the inside line.
But you know what? That clip by Slaya was perfect. It just took enough wind out of the sails of Gus for Shocker to come right back up and be at Gus's heels. So
taking the wind out of the Black Sail. Yes.
We can get a lot of pirate jokes in here.
Again, it's still way too early for this.
It is. Oh no! I'm hearing a direction block being called. Actually, that's being called on Mad Dog. Shocker stopped for a second to look and say, "Is this me?" I don't think it's me, and it is not. So, no Gus, no glory out there, rolling through, gets out of that pack past Pixie Bruiser and calls it off.
Big help from Valentine there to get those final 2 points on that jam.
$12 to 2 on that one. Casco Bay lining up in front of the jammer line. Got one blocker in the penalty box, so they're working at a bit of a deficit, but you've got Just Kai with the youth, rolls up there, little tap, takes Crash off the track and sprints back on that drawback, taking Crash all the way back to the jammer line. And then Just Kai, again, everywhere, all at once, back up at the front, offering offense, gets Slash out. Slash with lead for the Black Sails. I know Casey is watching this at home, losing over 11-9. So proud of Slash.
Star pass complete for the Shenanigans. Star now goes to pass a fist. Another first-time Murda skater here today.
Oh,
beating Just Kai.
And Just Kai's like, no.
Shuts that door right quick.
Yep. Just Kai is going to be a huge threat in Murda.
Hold on a minute. Yeah. Already is.
He is a huge threat in Murda.
Pacifist pushing that wall, trying to get through. 2 to beat.
Oh, nice tripod anchored there by Wipeout, just pushing her Shebad into Crash. I think it's the first time that we've really seen both jammers just stalled in the pack.
Yeah, phenomenal defense
Yeah.
both sides there.
Absolutely.
Nikki with 2 runbacks, another first for their murder career today in 6-7-1.
Yeah, your Yinzer's coming out. I can hear it.
A little bit.
It's not being a Yinzer in Philadelphia.
So I'm actually a Yinzer. I don't know if it's better or worse. I'm a Yinzer in Baltimore.
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah. So wearing my Penguins gear, wearing the black and gold in Baltimore is a little dicey here and there, but. And then skating for Philadelphia with the name Skidney Crosby,
Right.
just rage baiting an entire team. But
Look at this. Eye of the Storm taking on these Pirates and just whirling them in a hurricane, gets out of the pack, gets lead, gets points, and calls it off.
also want to shout out, we're shouting out a lot of firsts. My wife, my brand new bike on that track right now.
Me too.
Shout out to 666, the Rexorcist, their murder debut today as well.
And congratulations, Skidney and the Rexorcist. You also had very adorable photos.
We made sure to put on the roller skates for our photos, dressed in our wedding best. It was a fun time.
And also, happy Catterday to always celebrate.
Catterday.
Shout out to your tourney diva. Oh no, it is Gus. No Gus, no glory, heading to the penalty box.
Sin bin for Gus. That's a first on the day.
That is.
Opens the door wide open for Casco Bay.
Yeah, and that was a back block called on Gus. So this is a big opportunity. Bruce Lee does have the star in hand. So out of the pack, but unfortunately is not going to be lead since took the star off. But that's okay. You know what? That is going to go for the full 2 minutes. Bruce has the opportunity to get all the points. Gus back out of the track.
For better or for worse, it's going the full 2 minutes. Gus is back with the 4th leap of the day.
If you're counting.
Who's counting?
Bruce matches with 4 points as well. Hershey-Bad skates to the front, tries to put a little hit on No Gus, No Glory, but Gus just rolls off of it and picks up 4 more.
Bruce losing a bit of hardware there on that hit to the inside track. Collects themselves back in that pack. Star pass complete. It goes to Mackenzie Phillips. Smack looking to the outside line. Nice spin move to the inside.
Yeah.
Getting recycled there by Destiny's favorite.
I feel like five leaps in the air. Now I feel like the count that one. We'll be here forever. Maybe thank Sesame Street for my non-Pittsburgh accent.
Please don't.
Your eyes are really good. I don't know what that says. It's probably better I don't, correct?
Something along the lines of send feet pics
Oh,
to my phone number? Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's my shenanigans over there.
Send all the love, though, to Crash, as Crash is your lead jammer, gets taken off the track by Two-Pack Shocker, which allows Elizabeth Tragedy out of the pack for 4 points.
Stomping through that pack. Inside line again, another skip for Elizabethan Tragedy.
And that was a family affair. Shocker threw the first hit that sailed back, and then Kai went back and took the second hit.
Do you think that's a set play?
I'm sure it is. It's like, hi, Dad, I'm handing it.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't see that. I am an old lady, and my glasses are only so good. maneuvering there by Hershey Bad. Doesn't take the out, doesn't take the in, fights through that middle to get lead with Io the Storm hot on Hershey Bad's heels.
A jump for the ages. Out of the Storm at the whistle. Who's in one?
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that was insane.
That's what I'm jamming against at practice. Like, come on. Come on.
I feel like these folks aren't going to be shenanigans very long. They're just going to be hooligans.
I'm going to have to start working out again to keep my spot.
That's, every veteran skater.
Comes time.
Exactly.
And that is time for the first half of game one. Philly Shenanigans 177 to the Black Sails 66. We'll be back in just under 15 minutes.
We'll see you soon. Bye. Okay. Can you hear? Okay, just no, not
your 20-second warning. Find your seats. Second half is about to start.
No. Alrighty. Yep, you have your warning. So we're about to get back to the action. Sydney, how many apex jumps did we have from No Gus, No Glory?
I think it was 5.
5?
I think it was 5.
And I mean, those were amazing apex jumps, but Eye of the Storm, I think, trumped.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was probably 6 feet in the air, knees tucked to chest.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Gus on the line once again with Elizabethan tragedy.
You know, Gus No Glory already shiving a little shoulder there and saying, hey, I'm coming at you. Oh gosh, and this line literally on the line is the Shocker family. We've got two Shocker, Kicky Bruiser, Kai.
Tragedy is out for lead. Shocker with a late hit. Gus is going to wipe that one off.
And that's because you had the Shocker family there. They provided that defense and offense for Elizabethan Tragedy.
Easy one there for Elizabethan Tragedy. Picks up all 4 for Jam 1 of half 2. Game 1, day 1. Shout out to Damage Control for the tease.
Shout out.
Appreciated. Shout out.
Yes, thank you, Damage Control, for providing extra caffeine for me and the lovely teas to keep our announcer pipes nice and warm.
Looks like Gus didn't have enough there in the first jam. He's going to try again. Takes lead this time, though.
We was like, he didn't get lead, so he was like, I've got to do this again. He was not able to get a 24-point jam, so he went out for a second try.
Hershey Bad makes it out on initial as Wipeout heads to the sin bin. Oh, sorry, spoke too soon.
No, that's T-Rex in the penalty box there. Getting time to think about what went wrong and how to not do that again. Looks like that was actually a multiplayer block for T-Rex. I'm hearing some cheers. Back to my Pop Warner football days. Be aggressive, be aggressive. BEAGGRESSIVE.
Crash makes it out for lead. Smash still in the back of the pack. A little bit of a yard sale there as Jammer takes out their defenders for Casco Bay.
Oh, beautiful exit from the pack from Crash there. I love when points are earned with style.
Oh, there should be an extra 1 point.
It really should.
Yeah. Crash going to call it there on a hit out from Slay.
I also need you to know in life that most of the times if I have to spell something, if it wasn't a cheer, still 30 years later, the cheer runs through my head so I spell it right. Bananas, aggressive.
I need a cheer for restaurant. That one still holds me up.
Library. Alrighty, here we go again. We've got No Gus, No Glory, Elizabethan Tragedy. These two newly minted Murda skaters. Race there.
It is Beat with the lead.
Heck yeah.
Able to squeeze out on the inside line there just before Gus got past just Kai. He's going to call it off before Gus can do any damage. A smart play there.
So smart. Elizabethan Tragedy had those hands in the air. It's like, wait, I'm going to do it now. That's kind of a little tease there. It's like, okay, I see you. You're just steps away from that scoring pass and done. Over.
Wipeout's going to don the star once again for the Black Sails.
And Gus is like, I'm just going to keep going.
Seriously, I don't get it.
No. Wipeout out of the pack first, but immediately gets taken out, has to return behind the pack. That gives enough opportunity for No Gus, No Glory to get out and get lead. And now we're doing barrel rolls out of the pack, and that's going to be a cut track for Wipeout.
Oh, Yeah, it looked like 2 wheels just went over the line there on
Yep.
turn 2. But again, style points. There should have been a style
Absolutely.
point awarded because
I
it
mean,
did look great.
It was a barrel. It was a full-on barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Back in the ancient days of Derby, my old home team, we did frequently practice barrel rolls. There's a reason why we never win a game. Slashers, we're awesome. We practice barrel rolls.
We don't have a frontline strategy, but man, do those barrel rolls look nice though. You have.
Really, we didn't have a frontline strategy because that's back in the days of 2 whistles.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Looks like we have an official review. I believe it may have been called by Penn-Jersey. We will wait for further clarification as the officials are put to work.
Definitely official review by the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans. Really wish we had a mic out down there so that our officials could just let the world know what this is about, because we're high up in the mezzanine and probably not going to get an easy communication as to what's going on there.
Yeah, that's right. We do need like an NHL, NFL style ref mic so they can.
Yes.
They
Well,
can
there
announce.
is also, and I don't believe that we have it here, we were utilizing some new technology at NAQ where the alt ref had almost a cigarette-style girl like contraption with a laptop and went out into the circle there, typed it in, and
you would get
on our little command central, it told us what it was. So,
that is awesome.
yeah, it's pretty fantastic. Again, if you are co-hosting an MRDA tournament and you have the opportunity to rent out Murda, rent out Otis from Murda, it's worth every penny.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out again to the Pittsburgh Undead production team. This is, I've seen it from afar for a few tournaments, and obviously have watched a few live streams. Very excited to be here behind the booth.
Excited to have you. Thanks for stepping out and
I'm sorry. Stepping what?
Stepping out.
Stepping what? Stepping out?
Stepping out.
Stepping out?
You're going to ruin me. I work so hard to not. I mean, we can go after this is done for Bandy Brothers and that. And
what's your order?
I don't.
No? Oh, okay.
I don't see, because I do not like coleslaw. Coleslaw is disgusting. I know. But this Permani Brothers, since it's not the original, they will let you order without that. If you go to the original in the strip district, she will yell at you. If you there are no substitutions, there are no alterations. Yep. You get that with all that stuff on it. So
yeah, but so I'm born and raised 20 years in Pittsburgh. I move out to the East Coast, move to Baltimore, and we just now have our Permani chain. It just made its way to the Baltimore area. I love their pizza, get a slice with my Pittsburgher. I came back to the strip district and I sat down and I don't even need the menu. I'm going to get a Pittsburgher and a slice of pizza. And the death stare that I got of like, you're not from here, are you? No, I am. My Yinzer card was revoked.
Yeah,
then
no, there is no pizza in the strip district. Are you crazy?
We don't do that down here.
Down here.
I'm so sorry.
Get out of our establishment.
There's the door.
Yep. You don't do that in Market Square either, but strip district, that's old school. It's the OG. That's where that sandwich was originated. Put an entire meal in between 2 pieces of bread and throw that at a trucker so he can drive while eating that. Because that's safe.
So yeah, all this being said, if anyone wants to deliver Permanis to the booth, please do so. It is the Pittsburgher, the Pittsburgher order, or their pierogies.
We do like a pastrami. The pastrami is pretty good. Yep. But yeah, I mean, I'd gladly take a bowl of pierogies. There's a new-ish restaurant in Harpsburg that is an all kind of Polish, Eastern European restaurant. And I have a friend who gave it the rating of, if I could eat from one place only for the rest of my life, it would be this place.
Whoa.
I think it's called Pulaska.
Shot
yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Get on down
to
Harpsburg.
And get yourself some pierogies. So this is quite a discussion. I see our head ref there, Pete, in the pool, gesturing, looking at, making his points. So we hopefully have some answers. And oh, look at this. We've got gymnastics going on the bench. Nice job, Casco Bay. Oh, and then we've got the wave.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
We did our part up here. Go, go, go. Yeah. Yeah. The officials are officialing. They
stops at the penalty box.
It's us.
They have to be serious
They
or whatever.
do.
They're doing a job or something.
God.
They can't have fun.
Seriously, they got to press numbers and count and track things, print out paperwork. Well, we're just up here talking about some Permani sandwiches.
I don't see the problem.
So uniquely Pittsburgh.
Stay tuned after this one. Game number 2 gets underway at 12 noon or right around there, where Chicago Step Brothers will be taking on the Pittsburgh Zombies.
This should be a good contest. I'm excited. I think this is the first time that the Step Bros have played here in Pittsburgh. I've seen the Step Bros a good handful of times in Cleveland.
Yes.
Love the Step Bros.
Yes.
They're pretty awesome.
Hoping they bring some Malort. Hoping there's some Malort. Yo, I said what I said. Wipeout starting from the box. Crash on a power start for the Shenanigans. Takes the inside line. Getting help from the entire squad. 2 to beat.
Oh, and
it's a family affair.
It's a family affair. Pixie Bruiser running that out as far as possible. Has to let Crash go. Doesn't want to get that out of play call.
Oh, and Smash Ketchum's going to head to the box on a... I missed the call. Whatever it is, it's going to be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Crash gives a shrug as they enter for another power jam attempt. Hitting far wall on Mad Dog, going to the inside. 1 to beat and Shocker. Squid with the assist, makes it through on the inside line for the Shenanigans.
Yeah, you read my mind there. I was ready to shout out how awesome that clear was there from Squid.
Crash looking to get Philly past that 200-point mark. Hits the wall again. In traffic, another little jersey pull there with Squid. 1 to beat. Crash for 4. Wipeout back on track, getting run back by Tricky Nicky.
It was a smart move by Pacifist, kind of just hanging at the back of the pack there, waiting for Wipeout to return to the track.
Wipeout able to make it through their own wall. For initial, but Crash is going to call it there. Philly officially passed the 200-point mark. Philly 206, Casco Bay 70.
Yeah, don't let Jamburglar know about the Malort. My son is not allowed to have those.
Oh, no. Gus working in his office. That outside line is where he likes to be. As Elizabethan Tragedy trying to get past, gets run back by Eye of the Storm as Gus is on a run for points.
Oh, Gus being met at the front of the pack by Hershey Bad. Hershey Bad kind of puts just a little dusting of a hit there. Gus shakes it off, picks up additional points.
Rexy, the Rexorcist with a big hit out there in turn 1. Going to send Mackenzie Phillips back to the back of the pack there. Star pass for the Black Sails as Gus makes it through for 4 more.
Looks like our scoreboard's a little bit out of date here, so I think that they're going to be working on that. But yes, that is no Gus, no glory out there on the track.
Penn-Jersey able to hold it down and contain that jam, letting Gus do his thing out there.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get an official timeout here because it looks like the scoreboard might need some adjusting there.
It's early. The scoreboard hasn't had a second cup of coffee yet. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I can provide a cup of coffee for it. I've got some extra cold brew here. So I know that we gave a shout out, for Happy Catterday. Happy Catterday to your asthmatic diva princess.
Yeah, shout out to TT back at home, living it up in Baltimore.
Peter Purphy says, "Hey TT, what up?" He's always ready to go. He's in his fancy tuxedo.
Oh.
He's got his cool shades.
She's there being cute,
Yeah.
wheezy.
But with Peter always comes Johnny Clotton. Johnny Clotton's a tag along. Lady Papa's like, I'm just as much as the diva. You stay there, I stay here.
Pinky, the first time that you and I met was in Cleveland. I believe it was my first murder
It
tournament.
was your first murder
I
tournament.
was actually skating against the Step Bros in my first game.
You
Got
were.
lit up. Still have some scars on my helmet from that bout. But yeah, we did bond over the cats. I know that was.
We did, because, again, the childless cat lady here,
Right.
know.
We acknowledged our yinzerness, and then we went straight into the fur babies.
Yeah. So, Succubex, who is working at the score table there, we have this fantastic idea. I won't give all the details, but it is, maybe a possible charity event, cat themed. The penalty box, the graphics for the penalty box are all our individual cats going to the penalty box. I specifically I know what the penalties are for each of my cats. Papa is going to be clearly insubordination because she's going to yell at you if you try to tell her what to do. Johnny is an orange, so he is going to get all the penalties,
Oh, yeah.
back block, head block, because he's just flying into the pack as a jammer with absolute no abandon.
Post says penalty, and yes.
Heidi will be probably low blocks because she's like, if she was a human, she'd be maybe 4 foot, and she's unintentionally taking everybody out at the knees. And Pete's already in black and white, so he'd be a ref.
Done.
So. Or he might be an announcer because he does like to give his whoa, whoa, whoa voice. So I do not have a cat problem, I promise.
No, don't know what you're talking about. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. Oh, we've got Casco Bay with the lounging shenanigans in the penalty box. T-Rex in that penalty box with style.
Can't blame him.
Absolutely not.
We are still under official review here. Getting ready for, I believe, Jam 7 or 8 in the second half of Game 1. Philly is up 2-0-2 to the Black Sails 70.
So that actually is the fourth penalty for T-Rex. Pretty much the only skater out there with actually the only skater out there with 4 penalties. We've got some other like onesie twosies. We've got a couple skaters on each with 3, even though. So pretty even penalty wise between the two teams. Black Sails with 15 penalties and Shenanigans with 14. So definitely even Stevens. So we never did find out what that official review was about. So between games, I am going to figure out a method for us. If it's me just running back and forth. So I know while we're in this official timeout here, want to say hi to Bob and Weave, one of our amazing NSOs with the unfortunate government shutdown and the delays and whatnot with flights. Bobbin unfortunately couldn't make it, so we're missing Bobbin this weekend. We love you, Bobbin. Hope to see you soon.
And if you are on the live stream, please let us know where you are watching from. We'd love to see who is tuning in for today's game.
Oh, that's some sassy walk there from Elizabethan Tragedy on that track there. Oh, pretty skaters walk like this. Also, it's everybody. It's the runway. Go,
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, I enjoyed that immensely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All the black sails walk like this.
Yep.
This.
Oh, now I want a derby fashion show.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, beginning of the year, each team sends 1 or 2 skaters out and they debut their new outfits, their new jerseys for the year.
Especially if you have like equipment sponsors,
Right.
So Bruce Boutique, you're coming out there and be like, hi, look at these
Right.
knee pads, the brand new model of S1s provided by Bruce Boutique. Look at these skates provided by Monarch. Look at our awesome jerseys provided by
Derby
Skate
Beast.
Free or Die. Yes, sir. Hi, you're not allowed to have Malort.
We'll talk. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's my derby son.
Jamburglar, I got you.
The son I inherited that I never asked for.
We are back. Everything is corrected, I believe, and we are ready to get back underway here for Jam 7 of half number 2. It is once again Slash and Gus on the line.
So we have a shout out from Roxy and Donut saying hi to Pixie and Shocker. They're watching from Pixie and Shocker's couch.
Huge move. Gus thought he had it on the line. The outside pack ref saying otherwise. Gus is going to take a sit in the sin bin. Slash.
Wow, and this is a big opportunity. No, are we getting a penalty also? We are. We're getting a penalty. It looks like a forearm being called on Slash. So as soon as Slash gets to that penalty box and takes a seat, it will free No Gus, No Glory. Now we will have no lead, and we will go the full 2 minutes.
Gus coming in with speed here into turn 1. Getting past the Shenanigans wall is met by Just Kai. Quick run back there, thrown back into traffic. Gus doing another little matrix move on the inside line. Makes it out for 4. Makes it out for initial. Here we go. Points now for No Gus, No Glory. Draws 2 to the outside line. Just Kai putting up some serious defense there. Is able to shake through, get past Pearl Jammer for 4.
Yeah, that was just like a spider web of Just Kai. Just kept getting wider and wider, and Gus caught in that web.
Yeah, very reminiscent of Toronto's Sleep, Spencer Sleep, with those wide arms just kind of consuming that jammer. That's so difficult to get through as a jammer. How do you juke around that?
Exactly, and Sleep has that maneuver where it's while those arms are out, it's all chest there, and keeping it legal.
He sleeps
amazing.
you.
Yep.
I have been slept many a times, and he throws you right over to Bosch, and it's just you're just in the rinse cycle. Gus tiptoeing on the inside line. Knocked out there by Pearl Jammer. Gonna try again. There it is for 4.
Just Kai working at the back, actually taking that star. Not able to actually, put the fancy hat on. So it looks like we've got a whole lot of folks watching here. We've got folks out there tuned in from Wisconsin, from Texas, from Brooklyn, New York, New Hampshire. Awesome. I love it. Oh, Yeedy, good luck at Team USA tryouts. We love you. And Yeedy says, hi to the Casco fam.
Crash is getting called on a forearm jammer for Shenanigans heading to the box. It's Shocker getting through for the lead. Those Black Sails going for points.
Nice work by Casco getting the draw, the penalty, 2 jams in a row on these very effective Shenanigan blockers.
Beamed it there for Shocker in turn 2, was able to get through for 4. Here we go, split jam strategy here for the Black Sails. Shakes off 1, Shocker's through clean.
Nice work by Shocker, taking full advantage of those 30 seconds.
The call was run it as Crash re-enters the track. Black Sails getting ready for defense. Crash is able to get through relatively unscathed there for their initial.
Nice work by Shocker. Shocker kind of gets sideways, launches off of Smash, out of the pack, gets the points, and quickly calls it.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Okay, we also have a Vermont check-in. Is that you, my baby daddy, MBD out there on the street?
Shout out to Wisconsin. I just married into a Green Bay family. Well, O'Connell Falls, sorry.
Okay.
Shout out O'Connell Falls.
So, are you a football fan? Does this
Yeah,
ruin football for you also?
It gets even worse, Pinky. Born and raised in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Moved to Baltimore. Worked in conjunction with the Ravens radio network for a while. So I'm actually a Ravens fan.
I mean,
As a Yinzer. Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah, I don't care.
Root for the Penguins, root for the Ravens, root for the Orioles. We're all birds. We're an all-bird household. Eye of the Storm is going to take a sit for Penn-Jersey, giving a power jam to the Black Sails. That is Elizabethan Tragedy getting tossed around there by Valentine. Is super cute, but is able to draw Lisa Tank away from that line, clearing enough space to get through for 4.
Yeah, that was definitely taking advantage of the rules. Pete in the pool just kept saying, no pack, pack is here, no pack, pack is here. And that last no pack is what is Elizabethan Tragedy used to bolt out of that fray.
Calling it off just as Aya makes their way back onto the track.
See, born and raised, I'm a bad Yinzer. I don't care about sport. The only sport I actually have ever cared about is baseball, and that's just a breaker. Yeah. So, you know. Yeah. But I have lived through the years of good baseball. Like, I am ancient. We are family old, so, you know.
Is that Stargell? Stargell area? Oh, yeah.
I thought I was going to marry Willie Stargell. Cried when he retired. I was the only 8-year-old in the stands bawling.
Hershey batting, no Gus, no Glory out on track, wearing the stars. It is Gus out for initial. Just Kai heading to the box for the Black Sails. Star pass complete for the Black Sails. That is
Pearl Jammer.
Thank you.
Oh, no Gus, no Glory sneaking in. Little dip underneath the Black Sails to pick up those points.
Gus wide open, 2 lanes wide open on the outside lane through turn 2. He's going to call it off there. With a bit of a shrug. It ain't no thing. Gus is just going to park right back up on that jammer lot. Sure, go for it. Jam 11 will see Gus and Shocker. We presume we do have a timeout whistle blown. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the second half of this game. Penn-Jersey is up 242 to the Black Sails 90.
So I do have a little fun fact about Pearl Jammer. Because most people, like myself, was like, Pearl Jammer, why is your number not 10? So when Pearl started in December of 2006, there was already a skater in the league using the number 10. Otherwise, would have went for that. So, you know, so instead went with Go as my number, which is 60.
Okay.
Since words were still allowed, the significance, Go is a Pearl Jam song with the line moving oh so swiftly. So that's part of the lore of Pearl Jammer.
I love it.
And also 60 coincidentally is Pearl's height in centimeters and weight in kilograms. So it was meant to be.
Eyes were dotted, T's were crossed. We're back underway. It is no Gus, no glory once again. Out for lead for the Penn-Jersey Shenanigans. Shocker is able to get past Tricky Nicky. Is out on their initial for Casco Bay. We are all points all around.
Yeah.
Shocker looking to the outside line.
Shocker really giving these youngsters a run for their money. Nice job by Shocker there, getting out and around smash.
Yeah, everyone deserves their initiation. Everyone deserves a welcome to the league kind of hit. You take that big one in your first tournament.
Yep.
And yeah, Shocker's definitely here to hand those out.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, Pinky, you said it earlier. Shout out to all of our wonderful friends trying out for Team USA. We also have a couple of Penn-Jersey skaters trying out for Team Canada today. Shout out to Something Generic, who's up north trying out for the Maple Leafs.
That's awesome. And there comes Elizabethan Tragedy, but being caught on the cut track.
Oh, that was a great hop, skip, and a jump, but it just wasn't there. Crash is your lead jammer for Penn-Jersey. Penn-Jersey now on the power jam. 2 to beat. Crash stays in bounds with a commanding toe stop on turn 2.
Yeah.
Wow, just parked it and kept going. That's awareness.
Just Kai rolling up there to complete this tripod and throw that shoulder in. Just Kai, though, gets taken off the track, so Crash is able to return legally onto the track and keeps rolling for 4 more points.
Yeah, that was Eye of the Storm there with the assist. Crash shakes Wipeout. 2 to beat. As Elizabethan Tragedy makes it back in, it's going to be super cute in the back line. Just Kai now heads to the box. Casco Bay goes down 1. Crash looks for more points here on the far straight.
Ooh, beautiful hit there by Wipeout on Crash. Feel like those are 2 things we're wiping out and we're crashing. It's definitely still early. It's quite quiet in the venue. So hey, if you are in around the Pittsburgh area, come on out. We still have 3 more games today, and then we will be here tomorrow. We're gonna have 2 B team games, and then we're gonna have the Pittsburgh Ghouls taking on Divergence Roller Derby. So that's gonna be a good time.
Cannot wait. Such a fun lineup here.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Indoor Sports Arena in Cheswick. Gus looking to the outside line, side surfing once again, 2 to beat.
T-Rex and Slaya try to team up there, but Gus does use that side surf to his youthful advantage to get out of that pack.
Pearl Jammer with the star pass complete. Looking for points for the Black Sails. Hits Valentine with speed on the outside line as Gus calls it off on the end.
Kind of looked like Gus was like going right into Just Kai. Call it off. It's cool.
I'm doing it.
Done. Like I know when I met my match.
Eye of the Storm meets Hershey Bad on the line for Jam 14. That is a scrum start if I've ever seen one. Casco looking to contain, but it is no match. Eye of the Storm is out. Squid with a run back on Hershey Bad. Hershey Bad making it out on the out as well.
Nice job by Hershey Bad.
Aya gets knocked down, one hand out of bounds. That's legal. Stands up and calls that one off.
I like that follow through there by Wipeout.
And it looks like the Shenanigans are fielding the Charm City connection out there. Rexorcist, Lisa Tank, and Super Cute, all hailing from Baltimore, making that 2-hour drive up to Philly on their weekends to play for Penn-Jersey. A little bit of defense there from Crash on the line, trying to hold Slash back. It works. Crash is able to head up to the front. Aya trying to provide some offensive help. Crash has Shocker to beat. Shocker making Crash work for it, but Crash is out.
Yeah, that was some rough waters there for Crash to navigate. They were just, dropping cannonballs left and right, and Crash was able to dodge them all and get to safety.
Shenanigans wall holding strong in the back, keeping Slash where they stand as Crash makes it through tiptoeing on the inside to turn one. Star pass complete to Shocker.
Oh, Shocker has those wheels out of bounds, has to roll back in behind Eye of the Storm, not able to actually get the jammer cover on. And we've got about 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first game. The Penn-Jersey Shenanigans sitting pretty at 288. Casco Bay Roller Derby Black Sails holding steady. Hard fought, 94 points so far. No Gus, no Glory, though, having to go up against Pearl Jammer and Just Kai. Does a little shake and bake against Pearl Jammer and gets around there for a lead.
You got to shake it before you bake it.
I should not have taken a sip of
No. Just Kai with a big hit. Gus is able to stay in bounds, dancing on those toes on the outside line. Kai is swinging for the fences, and I'm here for it. That is amazing to watch. The intensity has only ramped up as we've gotten deeper into this game. A bit of a yard sale there on the apex.
And this is a very fast-moving pack, is what Gus No Glory likes.
Big hits up top from Penn-Jersey on Elizabethan Tragedy, but number 4 is through for initial.
Oh, Pearl Jammer again meeting up Gus. Gus out of the pack. Hauls it off with another 4 points there. So I think we're going to have definitely 12. Maybe we're going to see 16, but that is 300 points for the Shenanigans. Wow. The bucket has been filled 3 times over. Presses back out again. Gus has not had enough.
I want to say, I can't stand it, but it's incredible to watch. I'm annoyed that I'm
It's jealousy, frankly.
Yes, that's exactly it. I'm mad that I can't do that.
But look at that. Your lead jammer is Hershey Bad. While Shocker going to the penalty box. Looks like we've got the pivots for both teams in the penalty box.
Hershey Bad calls it off right as Gus was coming in on the attack.
Smart move there.
Both teams starting without their pivots here as we head into Jam 18. And we have a timeout called from the Black Sails bench. Casco Bay going to take a sit.
Yeah, and that actually looks like it's a double penalty for Shocker. Looks like there's 56 seconds on the board, so double penalty there.
You hate to see it. Double penalty is rough.
Love you too, Muffin. Love you, Scars. Love you, Anya. Hi. Any friends out there? I love our tournament head referee. Scars, you don't love me? Rude. See if I keep you warm at tournaments where we're freezing. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty stellar ref crew out there. And so it looks like Shocker picked up a forearm and an illegal procedure, so that's what the double penalty is for. And being down 1 blocker really made a difference. Crash out of the pack with ease into lead jammer status. Mago released from the box, just comes up and provides the screen that Crash needed to complete that scoring pass. getting caught up again by Pearl Jammer, bridging by Rex, and I think that's Slaya out there.
Yep. Oh, it's Mackenzie Phillips. Sorry.
Mackenzie Phillips.
Mackenzie Phillips. Crashed through, hard fought, 4 points.
Ooh, nice work of those angles. Just saw the right space open, went into it shoulder first, but was met by Pearl Jammer.
Box is empty. Both teams full strength now at the apex of turn 1.
Nice hop by Crash. Does get caught up a little bit. The fifth blocker on the track, a.k.a. the floor, takes down Crash, but Crash able to get up quickly.
Eye of the Storm hustling up to the top of the pack before the out-of-play call.
Aya setting up that offense. And just as Aya trying to create the opening, Crash sees Shocker coming directly into this position that Crash wanted and calls it off. So almost a little friendly fire there. He was clearing out the middle, but Crash was taking the outside, so kind of just moved Shocker into the lane that Crash was trying to take.
War ain't pretty.
Yeah. You know, good intentions. Plans maybe not communicated well, but, you know, it was there. And no Gus, no glory. Doesn't even give us a chance. It's your lead jammer.
Elizabethan Tragedy looking for some help from Just Kai. Looks to the inside line. FOMO is going to put a stop to that with the run back. Gus looking for points. Gus has a clear lane, 1 foot side surf on that outside line, making it look easy.
I mean, Gus is a speedy skater. You give an inch to let that speed happen, and Gus is going to take full opportunity to run away. And you have a star pass to Just Kai. Just Kai on those toe stops, just as quick as if rolling on the skates.
Talk about just run away. Sprinting out of that pack was Just Kai as Gus calls it off at the end of turn 2. And it looks like Penn-Jersey is going to call another official review. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will see. Again, tune in for our next game. We're going to have the Chicago Step Bros taking on the Pittsburgh Zombies. If you haven't visited the merch booth, be sure to head on up here to the mezzanine. We've got some awesome merchandise, as well as visit Monarch Skates, the new skate on the market. Carmen's up here and will show you the wares and help you get set up for some new skates.
Ah.
At some point in life, I might get new skates. I've been literally skating on the same skates from year 2 of my derby career when Rydell made the first derby skate, which I think is now the 265, but it's not called that anymore. I actually was getting help from a Doc Skate. He helped Steel City a lot. And he looked at my skates and he goes, "Were you injured a lot in your career?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Are you sure? Were you like off skates for a really long period of time?"
How are they still?
I said no. He's like, "Shocking, because these skates are in really good condition." And because Doc Skate does not like Rydell, so he was like, "These should have fallen apart years ago." I'm like, I am a responsible adult and I take care of my skates. I clean my bearings. I change my cushions.
That makes one of us. That's someone has to do it. I just look at mine and go, ah.
But when you're a poor, you
Well,
have to keep your skates clean so they last longer.
I don't see anyone in the box. We do not have an official report of what that official
We do
review
not.
was, but it doesn't look like anyone was charged with anything. So
And the dot goes away, so the
Lost.
whatever they were asking for was denied, and the official review is not retained. So Hershey Bad out there jamming up against, is that Squid? First time we're seeing Squid as a jammer. Hershey Bad, though, picks up your lead. And the crowd goes wild for Squid.
Hershey Bad looking to the inside line. Some help from Shocker. Takes a bit of a speed boost from behind. Squid comes in with contact. Both jammers being held up by these walls. Hershey Bad trying to spread Penn-Jersey. Gets past Smash and Tricky Nicky for 4.
Nice drawback there by Mad Dog. Takes Squid all the way back into turn 2. While Hershey Bad just coming around, sneaking on that inside with a little help by Shocker to pick up 4 points.
I love tiptoeing through the inside like that. It feels like you're getting away with something.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, penalty being called on Wipeout, so that frees Squid to pick up 4 points. Hershey Bad, though, having to get around. That's Tricky Nicky. Tricky Nicky's had some pretty impressive blocking this game.
Tricky Nicky, the founder of Baltimore's premier Patuxent Roller Derby.
Ah.
Premier WIFTA team out of Baltimore.
Coached by Scarbuck.
Coached by Scarbuck.
Love me some Scarbuck.
And Coach Mike, who is also on the bench for Penn-Jersey today. Both jammers are out, getting some much-needed oxygen to the brain before they try it again.
Both jammers are at.
Both jammers make it hot. And there we go, end of jam number 21. Your Penn-Jersey Shenanigans 346, Casco Bay Black Sails 110. And that. Just 2 minutes to go.
You know, it's really funny, in all of Pittsburgh sports, none of the broadcasters have ever had a Yinzer accent.
Right.
Never. I mean, Myron Cope is the only exception.
Sure, yeah.
You only use WY.
Slash and Mego on the line. Mego makes it out first for Penn-Jersey Shenanigans. Minute 52 now on the clock. We are in final jam territory, but it remains to be seen what's going to happen. Slash takes the star off. Is being held in the back by Penn-Jersey. That's the Charm City connection back there. Star pass complete. It goes up to Pearl Jammer, who gets hit out by Eye of the Storm. We're going, Pinky.
They can go all the way. Oh, and your star pass to Pearl Jammer has been complete.
Defenders looking like the steel curtain out there. Mego is going to call it off in turn 2.
Oh, and we're ending that at 1:11, 1:11. We still will get at least one more jam in here.
Mego reviving the jammer career. It was good to see 017 back on the line. We're seeing new faces on the line as well for Penn-Jersey. It's Valentine and
Elizabethan Tragic. So this is, graduated junior v graduated junior.
Love this. Valentine, quick knockout on the inside line, trying to make it through Casco once again.
That was a beautiful hit by Slaya.
Both jammers in traffic now. Run back from FOMO on Elizabethan. Gus looking for some offense. Valentine gets it.
Yeah, see, that's that jammer agility there. The speed ran up, cleared out of that inside line for Valentine.
Valentine
again.
Valentine with huge spins on the outside line, getting past Slayla.
Valentine, though, is lead, but has not scored yet. Elizabethan Tragedy now on a second scoring pass.
Gus trying to pave the way for Valentine.
So Valentine's to go against Kai.
Big run back there by Kai. Shocker and Kai up on the top, holding it down, preventing those much-needed 2 points.
I see a friendly rivalry here between Kai and Gus. Gus ran up there, and they were going chest to chest.
There it is. The final whistle. Time runs out. Your unofficial score, Penn-Jersey Shenanigans, 357. Casco Bay Black Sails, 118.
Wow, what a first game to start out this weekend. We're definitely seeing the talents of the new faces that have come to both of these teams out of the junior programs. You know, just melding and mixing beautifully with veteran adult skaters. This was a contest for the books. Shenanigans take that first win, and they're going to get their victory lap.
Derby friends and fans, please make your way to the orange line for your handshakes. High fives from both teams.
Maybe some forehead kisses. I've heard that that's maybe out there as a new method of congratulations.
And that is it. Your final confirmed score. Penn-Jersey Shenanigans 357. Casco Bay Black Sails 118 in the opening match of this Killer Bees tournament. We can also call this the Junior Showcase.
Yes, 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 yes.
The new blood beatdown.
And let's hear it for your Casco Bay Black Sails. Get out there.
Send it. Send it. Yeah.
Nice job by the Black Sails. In this intermission, make sure you check out the merch tables, check out Monarch Skates. Officials and volunteers, don't forget to come up here to the mezzanine. We've got a volunteer room for you with lots of goodies. Be sure to stop in there, get some tasty beverages, some eats. We want to make sure our volunteers are well taken care of. We appreciate you all for being here. So we are going to take a little break here. The next game will be the Chicago Step Bros up against the Pittsburgh Zombies. I'm Pinky Don Gennaro.
I'm Skidney Crosby. We'll see you soon.